conflict to calm, a guide for refugees. Hello and welcome. I'm Loriana.
And I'm Sina.
We're a compassionate team of healthcare professionals from Homines, a center in Berlin dedicated to supporting refugees who have experienced trauma.
In our work, we frequently encounter clients facing challenges with aggression and violence.
Today, we're here to share 10 insightful tips on managing and understanding aggression, aiming to provide you with effective strategies to deal with it. First, let's delve into what aggression actually means. It's important to distinguish between functional and dysfunctional aggression. Functional or adaptive aggression, a concept observed in the natural world, serves as a survival mechanism, enabling animals, including humans, to protect themselves, respond to threats, or compete for resources. It's a fundamental part of our instinctive responses, often emerging as a defense mechanism in stressful situations.
However, aggression can sometimes become dysfunctional or maladaptive, stemming from a range of factors. For refugees, these can include traumatic experiences in their home country or during displacement, as well as prolonged frustration from navigating the asylum process and bureaucratic obstacles in host countries. Other triggers might be provocation, bullying, discrimination, living under challenging conditions in shared accommodations, and facing threats to their safety and security.
This destructive aggression can deeply trouble individuals internally, manifesting as heightened bodily sensations such as heat or tension, intense emotions of rage, and a desire for revenge, harboring hateful thoughts, or formulating destructive plans. And eventually, this aggression may manifest in actions such as domestic violence, physical assaults in shared accommodations, or other illegal behavior. This presents a significant challenge for both the individual affected as well as for the wider community and society as a whole.
Understanding the difference between functional and dysfunctional aggression not only helps us manage these feelings, but also highlights the importance of early intervention and prevention. Recognizing and addressing the early signs of distress and potential aggression, especially in refugees who have faced significant stress and trauma, can prevent these feelings from escalating into violence. Creating a supportive environment where individuals feel safe to express their concerns and seek help is crucial.
As we move forward, we'll explore psychosocial methods to address this challenge, offering practical advice and support. Our aim at Homines is to foster understanding and provide tools that can help manage aggression in a healthy and constructive way. Let's embark on this path together. Empowerment dancing, releasing aggression through movement. When tackling psychological challenges like aggression, it makes sense to start with our most fundamental aspect, our body. Just as a dog becomes frustrated and aggressive without enough physical activity, humans too experience similar effects from inactivity. This natural principle underscores the vital role of physical movement in managing stress, anger, and aggression. We've observed that stress and aggression seem to accumulate in the body, often moving from the lower parts to the upper, culminating in an intense sensation, often described as seeing red. A method we've found effective for releasing this built-up aggression is through what we call empowerment dancing. This exercise involves a combination of self-massage, shaking movements, and martial art sequences designed to specifically combat aggression. The idea is to channel these intense feelings into an art form, using martial arts as a medium for expression and self-control. Remember, In this journey, your greatest challenge is within your own self. While we only touch upon this briefly here, we prepared a detailed video on empowerment dancing for those interested in exploring this technique further. You'll find the link to this video in the description below.
Grounding, discharging aggression into the earth. While empowerment dancing offers a unique way to express aggression artistically, it might not be always enough for intense moments overwhelmed by deep anger and rage. In such times, the urge to physically lash out against others or harm oneself becomes oppressive. A constructive alternative, though, lies right beneath our feet, the ground. Perhaps you will remember a common childhood instinct to stomp out your frustration. This same principle applies here. The earth, enduring and resilient, can figuratively absorb the force of your emotions without damage. This act of grounding mirrors the way a lightning rod safely discharges electricity, allowing for a safe release of emotional energy. To practice this safely, use a cushion as an outlet for your physical expressions. Hit or kick it, but engage in this action mindfully. Recognize and acknowledge the anger, then release it intentionally, slowly and safely, channeling your aggression into the cushion with awareness and control. This method ensures you're consciously processing your emotions, rather than reacting impulsively. After expressing these intense feelings, shake off any remaining tension and center yourself, similar to the concluding steps in empowerment dancing. This not only helps in immediate management of anger, but also aids in regaining emotional balance.
Breathwork. The power of controlled breathing. Breathing not only sustains life, but also serves as a powerful bridge between the body and the mind, offering a profound way to manage emotions, including aggression. Here, we delve into 3 distinct breathing techniques aimed at mitigating aggressive feelings. Observational breathing. Begin by simply noticing your breath. As you inhale, mentally note in. And as you exhale, think out. This technique fosters mindfulness, anchoring you in the present moment and diverting attention from aggressive impulses. This naturally deepens your breath, leading to relaxation and a calmer state of mind. Box breathing. Esteemed for its use in high-stress environments, including by soldiers, box breathing involves a 4-part cycle. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold again for 4 seconds. Repeat this cycle for as long as needed. Visualizing a box during the process can enhance the effectiveness of the technique. This pattern helps regulate the body's stress response, stabilizing emotions, and proving especially effective in quelling aggression.
Holding the breath. This technique acts like an emotional circuit breaker, pausing and resetting your emotional state. It's a profound exercise, symbolically touching on the edge of life's fragility to bring about calm. It should be practiced with caution. Breathe in slowly until your belly and the area around your diaphragm are about halfway full of air. Hold, then breathe out slowly. Incorporating deliberate arm movements to enhance the effect. Circle arms overhead on the inhale and lower them on the exhale. For a stronger effect, take only 1 breath in between holding your breath. Then do it again. This method should be approached gradually, especially by beginners. as there is a potential risk for some of becoming lightheaded, or in extreme cases, losing consciousness. For all these techniques, understanding and respecting your body's limits is crucial. They're not just exercises, but invitations to connect more deeply with yourself, offering paths to manage aggression through the conscious use of breath. Regular practice can amplify their benefits, integrating them into your daily routine for moments of mindfulness, or when feelings of aggression arise. Remember, the effectiveness of each technique can vary from person to person. Finding the one that resonates with you is a journey worth embarking on.
Imagination, building strength from aggression. Imagination serves as a powerful bridge to the psyche, offering an expansive realm where we can constructively navigate and regulate emotions, including aggression. This mind-building process, similar to physical exercises that strengthen muscles, boosts our imaginative capacity for personal growth and emotional resilience. Just as bodybuilding enhances physical strength, mind building fortifies mental abilities, helping us to tackle and transform aggression into empowerment and insight. To start with, here is a pragmatic technique for your daily life. Imagine enclosing any aggressive thoughts and feelings or memories within a transparent blue ball. This technique serves a dual purpose. It helps in distancing these impulses from your conscious ego, reducing their immediate impact on your thoughts and actions, while the transparency acknowledges their presence, allowing for mindful observation and later processing. The choice of blue symbolizes healing and tranquility, aiding in the cooling, soothing of aggressive energies. To delve deeper into imagination, let's take a look at the concept of the shadow, a term from Jungian psychology. It describes the unacknowledged or disowned aspects of our personality, including rage and aggression. It's within this context that imagination becomes a safe space to explore and express these hidden aspects. For instance, by envisioning yourself as a hero in your own narrative, facing and mastering obstacles, including negative aspects of yourself, you can redirect aggressive energies in a safe yet psychologically impactful way. Similarly, picturing yourself as a warrior or taking on the essence of powerful animals like wolves, lions, or dragons offers a symbolic way to express aggression, ideally turning it into a source of strength and empowerment. Engaging with these aggressive impulses through imagination is not only legitimate, but essential for emotional well-being. The key is to approach these exercises mindfully, with the goal of achieving a deeper understanding and integration of the shadow self. This process aims not to exacerbate aggression, but to find a creative outlet that leads to more inner balance. Personalizing the imagery to suit individual preferences can enhance the exercise's effectiveness. Whether it's changing the color, shape, or narrative of your imaginative scenario, finding what truly resonates with you is crucial for emotional regulation and personal growth. However, practicing these imaginative exercises should be done with caution, especially for those individuals with a history of trauma or those who might find such imagery overwhelming. Reflecting on the exercise's effects on your emotional state before and after practice can guide you toward a more balanced and integrated self. For those who may need additional support, consulting with a mental health professional can provide a guided framework for safely exploring these aspects of the psyche.
Cognitive restructuring, changing how we think. After exploring the body and soul, let's focus on the mind. Cognitive behavioral therapy shows us that our feelings and actions are greatly influenced by our thoughts. Picture your mind as a train station, where thoughts are like switches for the tracks, guiding the trains of our emotions. Often, these switches might be stuck, leading towards anger, making it seem like there's no other way to feel. Luckily, there's a method known as cognitive restructuring, or simply changing how we think. Imagine this as adjusting those switches to direct our emotional trains towards more helpful paths. This approach starts with recognizing those negative or automatic thoughts that usually lead us to feel angry or aggressive. By questioning these thoughts and swapping them for more positive and realistic ones, we can change how we feel. Consider a scenario where you're annoyed by something your neighbor in the shared accommodation for refugees does. Rather than immediately reacting with anger, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is what I'm thinking completely true, or is it just my view of things? Can I see this situation in a different light? Maybe it's not just my neighbor causing issues, but a cycle of frustration between us. This way of thinking helps lessen the intensity of your emotions and gives you a chance to act in a more thoughtful and constructive way. Cognitive restructuring is about teaching your mind to steer away from instant negative reactions and towards more balanced, thoughtful responses. Practicing this can not only change how you deal with conflicts, but also how you view everyday challenges, leading to a more harmonious and successful life. Spirituality, the path to unity and balance. Turning to the realm of spirituality, we find a profound connection that weaves through every aspect of our existence, hinting at a higher unity and delicate balance between opposing forces. This spiritual perspective offers a transformative path, one that has the power to change even the most turbulent hearts into havens of peace and wisdom.
Spirituality and religion can both contribute to aggression, hate, and war, and offer ways to overcome it. They can emphasize forgiveness, compassion, and community to break cycles of anger. They can highlight universal values that promote unity and encourage looking past personal grievances. Integrating spirituality with practical strategies for managing aggression deepens our insights and enhances our responses, urging us to seek balance and inspire compassionate actions that acknowledge our collective journey towards a peaceful world society. Peer support groups, shared experiences, and coping strategies. Addressing aggression's social dimensions, peer support groups are crucial for refugees, offering a space to discuss managing aggression, stress, and trauma. Participants share stories and coping strategies, creating a supportive environment for respectful feedback exchange. These groups foster a sense of belonging and mutual understanding, helping diminish isolation through shared experiences and the promotion of effective coping mechanisms and emotional support. Additionally, these groups guide members towards professional counseling, legal assistance, or community services, providing comprehensive care. Facilitators with similar backgrounds as participants and trauma-informed care training enhance trust. Regular meetings are essential for building a support network and a safe space for learning and expression. The heightened risk of domestic violence among refugees needs special attention, such as ensuring access to safe spaces and specialized support for survivors. Strategies for aggression management now include prevention and intervention in domestic violence cases, aiming to protect and support all individuals, regardless of gender. Efforts to provide clear information about the signs of domestic abuse and access to support services are vital, as is raising community awareness about resources like legal aid and shelters. Our holistic approach commits to the safety and support of those most vulnerable, especially women affected by domestic violence, promoting an environment where survivors can seek help without stigma.
Conflict resolution workshops tailored for refugees. To address aggression and its root causes in the refugee community, conflict resolution workshops provide a vital resource, tailored to offer essential tools and strategies for peaceful dispute resolution. Participants learn nonviolent communication techniques, negotiation skills, and the importance of empathy for understanding diverse viewpoints. These workshops are designed to equip refugees with practical skills for their daily interactions, aiming to reduce the likelihood of conflict escalation. Through interactive sessions, including role play and group discussions, refugees practice these skills in simulated scenarios, preparing them for real-life situations. This hands-on method builds confidence and reinforces the lessons learned, making the training more effective. Expert facilitators, knowledgeable about the challenges refugees face, lead the workshops. They ensure the content is both accessible and relevant. These workshops consider cultural sensitivities and language barriers, thus enabling all participants to fully engage and benefit from the workshops.
Mediation, bridging the differences with understanding. In our strategies for managing aggression in refugees, mediation stands out for resolving escalated conflicts. It employs a neutral third party to foster a dialogue towards a mutual solution, focusing on understanding and compromise, and moving parties from aggression to constructive outcomes. Mediation addresses conflict roots without assigning blame, with a safe and structured dialogue. It enhances empathy and finds a common ground. Trained mediators, aware of refugees' cultural and social nuances, ensure all voices are heard and respected, building trust and readiness to compromise. This process not only settles disputes, but also enhances communication skills, preparing individuals for future peaceful conflict resolution. This is especially valuable for refugees, helping them navigate the misunderstandings and tensions that come with displacement.
Police involvement and legal actions, the last resort. When dialogue, mediation, or support services fail to resolve conflicts, or when safety is directly threatened, involving the police and considering legal actions may become necessary. This last resort, intended for severe aggression cases, aims to protect individuals and uphold the law. Law enforcement intervention and legal avenues, such as filing lawsuits, provide immediate measures to de-escalate situations and a structured path to justice. It can be particularly challenging for refugees to navigate the complexities of law enforcement and legal processes in a new country. Language barriers, cultural differences, and concerns about immigration status may complicate their willingness or ability to seek such interventions. It is therefore essential that individuals in these situations have access to legal aid services that can offer guidance, support, and representation. These services play a crucial role in ensuring that refugees understand their rights, the legal process, and are treated fairly within the legal system. Psychosocial services can substantially contribute to this, as detailed in the following clarification.
Psychosocial counseling, navigating emotional and mental health challenges. Psychosocial counseling stands as a cornerstone in the support structure for individuals dealing with aggression, particularly for refugees who often carry the heavy burden of trauma and stress from their experiences. This form of counseling provides a confidential space where individuals can explore their feelings, thoughts, and behaviors with the guidance of a trained professional. Psychosocial counseling and psychotherapy are crucial for tackling the emotional and psychological roots of aggression, including self-directed aggression. It helps individuals understand their triggers, to express their emotions in a healthy way, and to build skills for stress and conflict management. Counselors offer personalized, culturally sensitive support to ensure effective and respectful care. Remember, reaching out for help is a courageous step towards healing and strength. Psychosocial counseling can be accessed through local community centers or health services, many of which offer specialized support for refugees. Legal aid for navigating issues related to aggression or domestic violence can often be found through refugee advocacy organizations or legal aid societies. Start by contacting local nonprofits dedicated to refugee support or searching online for refugee support services in your area to find these resources. For those refugees living in Brandenburg, Homines provides specialized psychosocial counseling and support, addressing the unique challenges on their path to integration and well-being.
So don't hesitate to contact us. We're looking forward to meeting you.